Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some off the bike training and workouts that you can do to help gain speed on the bike. We're going to be doing a full series on workouts and training, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss one, as well as other dirt bike related content. In this video, we're going to be talking about some do's and don'ts for training. In the future for this series, we're going to be doing some actual training and different workouts that you guys can do. This video is going to have some key parts to training, and then in the next ones we'll actually get into the training. So be sure to watch the full series. I'll put the playlist up and you guys can check it out, but yeah, we'll get right into this. So first of all, you guys are going to have to ignore this fuzzy ball on my chest, but you got to do with the wind, and pretty windy today. Getting right into this video, I know I already said it earlier, but we're going to be talking about some key things, and we're going to be going over heart rate, some recovery advice, as well as some other do's and don'ts that you guys should keep in mind while training. Okay, so first things first, we're going to be talking about your heart rate, and obviously what you're going to want to do with this is really replicate a race situation or a scenario that you're going to be in while you're on the bike. So the best way to do this, and the best way to know how to do this, is to get your heart rate where it is while you're racing. And to do this, I do a couple things. First off, I use a Polar watch paired with a heart rate monitor, so I can really know during races and during training what my heart rate is and how should I train next time, what should I do different, things of that nature. Also, be sure to put down in the description a link for the watch that I wear, as well as the heart rate monitor that I wear. And if you guys do decide to buy one, it would be awesome if you guys could use those links. I make a little bit of money off those, so it greatly helps me out, and I'd really appreciate it. So thank you guys for that, and thanks for supporting the channel. What you want to do is take your information from a race, and you want to say, okay, how can I get there during my training? Try to replicate that heart rate while you're training. And there's a few different ways you can do this. Obviously, you may not do, if your average heart rate during a race is 165 for 2 hours, you're probably not going to be training for just 2 hours straight doing whatever the workout is. There's a few different ways you can get the same output with not taking as much time or really doing that much. So what you want to go for is you want to have different variations of different workouts. And what I mean by this is do different stuff. Don't always do the same workout every single day, because all that's going to do is going to get those muscles that you're working that day, it's going to get them really toned, yes, and it's going to improve those, but then you're going to get to a certain point and you're just going to plateau. When you're riding, if you think about it, you're using all your muscles almost, so you really just want to do different things throughout the week to maximize your performance and to get all your muscles working good and to get your heart good. Some days what I'll do is I'll do long, steady, a little bit lower heart rate workouts, whether that be road biking or a long run, whatever the case may be. Other days I'll do really high heart rate and really high intensity workouts, just to max my heart rate out and really get the most out of the workout. And it doesn't take as long because you're working so hard to do it. Believe it or not, both of those things really improve your on the bike fitness, both the high intensity and the low intensity things. And then you can also do things that actually represent your heart rate while you're racing. Those are really kind of the three categories that I try to do: low heart rate for a long time, high heart rate for a short amount of time, and then kind of replicate the pretty high but for a medium amount of time. This brings us into the next point, and that is what muscles you want to use while you're working out and what muscles you use while you're riding. To put this in a simple way, you pretty much use every muscle in your body when you're racing. On the dirt bike, you're pulling, you're pushing, you got to stand up, sit down, use your core to keep yourself stable, and really, squeezing the bike, everything. So within the different muscle groups, these are pretty much going to be the videos that are to come and what you guys can expect in the future. One of the best things I use is HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training. Those are pretty much just different circuits that I do with body weight workouts, and then they have the high intensity. So this will fall into the category of replicating what you're doing on your dirt bike, kind of the medium heart rate, medium time. This will be one of the videos in the series. I'll be going over a HIIT workout and really what I do when I do one of these. They usually take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to complete. Just kind of depends how hard or how intense the workout is. These workouts really help with the cardio and strength side of thing. It's kind of the slow burn, and it really replicates what you're doing on the dirt bike. The next thing is your core. Your core is a huge part of riding. Believe it or not, it's going to help your balance on the bike. It's going to help you stay stable and really just feel one with the bike the whole time you're riding. I didn't think this was a huge part until I actually started doing the core workouts and really trying to get a stronger core. I could really tell a difference on the bike after I started doing these workouts. In my core training, I kind of set it up the same way as a HIIT workout. I do different stations and I go around each station, and this takes me about 30 to 40 minutes to do a core workout. With the core workouts, it's going to be a medium heart rate, and you're not going to be super gassed after them, but it'll definitely get the heart rate up some, and you're going to feel the burn in your core. That'll definitely be a fun video to do right there. Moving on to the next workout we'll do, it'll be a sprint workout where we'll have really high intensity and then we'll have rest times. So what I'm aiming for here is to get the heart rate way up into the anaerobic zone and almost maxing out your heart rate, and then you can slow down, take a little bit of a break, get back to breathing, and then hop back into it and get it up again, up and down, up and down. And you know, this can represent if you crash and have to pick up your bike and then your heart rate just spikes, or you know, a last lap sprint. And then it also helps with the long motos. Believe it or not, just the high heart rate, it can help lower your average heart rate throughout a moto, so you can save some energy and really push that extra little bit. So doing sprints, you can either do these running, on the bicycle, or on an elliptical. I prefer an elliptical, but I don't have one of those at the house, so usually what I do is running. On the bicycle, I find sometimes it's hard to get the heart rate high enough. So it's super easy when you're running. You can find a hill and just sprint up the hill and then kind of make your way down, take your time, and then do it again. And in the training video, I'll definitely be sure to show you guys more of what I mean, and we'll go into a lot more detail in all these workouts. In the last workout, we're going to be doing more of a strength workout. This is actually going to be using some equipment if you guys have it, and if not, I'll try to include some things that you guys can do if you don't have any equipment. But what we're really going to be focusing on here is the muscle side of things and building the muscles to help you really throw around the bike and just manhandle it, and just put the bike where you want it. We're still going to be, you know, getting up in the heart rate zones, but we're not going to be, you know, full on sprint workout and stuff like that. Another video that I may end up making is what you guys should do after a workout, and really the two huge things, or three I guess I should say, there's three huge things that you should do after a workout, two that come immediately after. The two things that you should do immediately after you work out is get some nutrition in your body, some good clean nutrition, whether that be, you know, some lean meat, really just some protein, and then also stretching. Stretching, I guess, should be the first thing you do. Stretching really helps, you know, loosen out your muscles, helps the recovery time, helps you not feel like a board the next day getting out of bed. So yeah. And then the third thing is rest. Resting is huge for recovery. Getting a good night's rest and the proper amount of time you're sleeping is huge for recovering from racing and training. So after a hard day of racing, be sure to get a good night's sleep. Really, all these ideas could be their own separate videos. So let me know down in the comments, guys, what videos you want me to make. I'm definitely going to be making the training series videos with the different workouts, those being the core workout, the HIIT workout, the sprints, and then the strength workout. With all this being said, obviously riding is going to be the best training. Riding every day puts a lot of wear and tear on your bike, costs a lot of money, and can take a lot of time sometimes if you don't have a good place to go. This is really going to help off the bike, and these are going to be things you can do at home with no equipment or minimal equipment, and so everybody should be able to do these things. That's my dog. But anyway, hopefully these videos help you guys out. If I had to choose one workout to do, the HIIT workouts would definitely be the one, because it kind of includes all of the workouts put into one, and it really works the whole body. If you guys do ride on days that you do off the bike training, I like to do my riding before a workout, just because after a workout you may be sore, and then on the bike you're not going to feel the best. So I like to feel better on the bike, and then during the workout, if I'm a little tired, that's okay, because you know, riding, you want to feel good when you ride. You don't want to be wore out already before you even start riding. So just a little tip there that I like to do. Yeah, this video series should be helpful to a lot of you guys and help you guys lower lap times during races. If you guys don't race, it'll definitely help beating your buddies on the weekends when you guys go ride. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. If you guys found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. In the meantime, check out some other videos. We do all sorts of dirt bike related content, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.